Hello and welcome to lesson 18. We're going to be focusing on superlative language, and this is about pros and cons of reality. So what is pros and con? So pros and con is a slight version of the Latin language with pro et contra, which means for and against. Okay, if you're for something or if you're against something. So pros and cons. And here you're going to be doing something interesting in which group A, group B. So you're going to be dividing your class. One is for pro and the other one is cons. Okay, so one of them is going to be defending the situation of each of the cases if you agree or not, because this is a place where you're going to be, putting your language up there. You're going to be discussing it. Okay, so if you agree with or not with the situation, but you are going to defend your pros using superlative languages. And cons, if you agree with the scenario or not, you are going to be absolutely on a contrary for it. You're not going to agree with it. You're going to be using your strong beliefs why you don't agree with it. Okay, and if you agree with it, try not to. Not now. So here's what the debate is about. First one, being a cop in the favelas in Brazil, if it's good or not, what's the pros, what's the cons, hunting, divorce, getting married, having children whilst a teenager, social media, what's the pros and what's the cons, social media, yeah, I said that, having a gun, smoking weed for medical purposes, having a polyamorous relationship, abortion, political dynasty, adopting, watching scary movies before sleeping, having best friends, making bad jokes when nervous, jumping on a parachute, celebrating Halloween party on a Christian community, admitting homosexuality for a conservative traditional family and a society, being a kiss ass to your boss. Okay, so anyway, here's a huge list of the pros and the cons, and you have to discuss them. So I think this is good because of this, and that. I think this is bad because of this, and that. So anyway, so you're going to be divided into two. Your group A, group B. Group A pros, group B cons, and enjoy the lesson. Should be a fun one, okay? And at the end of it, you have some questions in which you just can ask each other. And you're going to be, using this kind of language as well to give your opinion. So for example, one question: what is the main reason that people decide to break up a long-term relationship? Number two, what do you know about arranged marriages? What are your opinions on them? So pros and cons there as well. Number three, if you had the opportunity of putting in balance the communist and capitalist ideals, what would you apply on with both pros and cons? So this is more political. Cool. Next page, we're going to continue with the exercises, and here we're going to be debating about specifically the advantages and disadvantages of reality shows. And then here I have a list of advantages, a list of disadvantages, and of course you're going to give your opinion about those lists. Okay, so you're going to be, for example, the advantages, you're going to be thinking about it, reading the list, and you're going to be giving your opinion on the pros and cons of that list of advantages. Same thing on disadvantages. This is an opinion, it's not real. Well, it is real, it could be someone's opinion, but you're going to be doing the pros and cons based on those opinions on the disadvantages, okay? So this is a moment where you're going to, put your thoughts out there, you're going to speak it out, you're going to be respecting other opinions as well, and you're just going to be having fun with them in general. Next lesson is lesson 19. And we're going to be looking at the gradable and ungradable language. Alright, so I'll see you soon. Bye bye.